Let them speak. Review patterns 1 to 34. Please repeat or answer. Are they there to pick a video game to play later? Which one of these video games would they find the most fun to play? Is he asking him if that is the game he feels like playing now? Would they ever be good at that game? Would you be good at the game they're pointing at? Do you think they might know some of the secrets of the game that you wouldn't know? Is that something you would enjoy playing with them? Do you wish they would ask you to play with them? Even when people get old, are they interested in playing games like the ones you see here? Would you feel embarrassed to tell your friends that you still continue to play these games? Would your mother let you play these games anytime you wanted to play? Are these the games you played with your friends right after coming home from school? Did you ever get to play any of these games with your mother? How much did you have to pay to buy one of these games? The Star Wars game must be the most expensive. Does it ever look peaceful there? Who all lit the candles that you see here in the photo? They all must have come earlier to light candles and say a prayer. Have you been able to figure out what the little girl kneeling there is set to pray for? I imagine she has a lot of things she is thinking of asking. She even closes her eyes while she's praying. Is this the way you pray? Who is it that taught you how to pray? What did you pray about the last time you had the opportunity to pray? Is it something that you felt you needed to have help with? What did you ask God to do for you? Who is it that replaces the candles that burns out? Where else do you see people using candles besides places like churches? Do you have special places you put candles around your house? Do people tend to feel more peaceful when they are near where people are burning candles? Isn't it worth buying those candles that make the room smell good right after you light them? What is it that you usually think about whenever you are about to light a candle? Where is the last place you went where you saw people lighting candles? Did the couple you see in the mirror take the picture you see here? Does it look like they are about to kiss just when they are going to take the picture? They must think that they are all alone there. Would you be embarrassed to kiss someone if someone you didn't know was watching? Do you see the guy looking at them while they're taking the photo? Doesn't he ever look creepy? Is the couple taking the picture able to see him standing there? If they knew he was standing there, would they have taken the same picture? I bet they realized he was standing there after taking a look at the pictures later. They must not have known that he was standing there before taking the picture. I wonder what the guy looking at the couple sitting there is doing there. Didn't you feel a little uncomfortable when you first found out he was in the photo? Is he thinking of surprising them just as soon as they finish taking the picture? Would they be shocked? What is it that the kid is set to throw up there? How can you tell someone else has already tried doing this? Are you able to see the coins other people have thrown on top of the head of the dragon? How is it that the kid knew that there were coins up there? He must have seen other people trying to do the same thing. Is this something that you would try to do? Right after he saw other people doing it, did he ask his mother to give him a coin to do it? Doesn't he seem to be concentrating really hard? Is he even jumping while he's throwing the coin to get it there better? Will his parents let him keep trying to get it there until he finally gets one on the top of the dragon? Did his parents tell you that he enjoys doing this whenever they come to visit there? He may as well keep trying to do it until he gets it there. Does the kid wish his mother would give him more coins so that he could try a couple more times? Would you even probably try to do this if you were there? What in the world are they all sleeping for? It must be really late at night. They must not have anywhere else to sleep. Doesn't it seem like all of the employees have gone home? Shouldn't they have told all of the people sleeping there to leave? Do you think this is where these people come every night so that they can take a quick nap? Can you sit up and sleep like the guy you see there? I wonder what it is that's in the bag that the man sleeping in the front has. Did he finish eating what he ordered there? Doesn't it look like he didn't order anything to eat or drink there? Have you got any idea if it's all right if they keep sleeping there all night? Have you ever been so tired that you went to sleep in a public place? I bet they'll keep sleeping until one of the workers ends up finding out that they are there sleeping. Are they ever young to be monks? Who is it that seems to be the youngest? Do parents let their kids go to the monastery even when they are as young as this? Is that where they learn about Buddha? If you met these kids, what would you want to ask them? Do you wish you had become a monk when you were that young? Have you ever had the chance to visit a Buddhist monastery where they have kids this young? By the time they get to be 16 years old, I bet that they will know a lot about the teachings of Buddha. How come they began to live this kind of life so early? Right after they joined the monastery, did they have them shave their heads and give them those red clothes? Is the way they live much simpler than the way you live? Is that something that you could do? I imagine that she must be his granddaughter. Did he tell you why he had to bring her out while he's taking care of the sheep? There must be no one at home to take care of her. The reason he had to bring her with him is that there is no one else at home. Did he say that he winds up taking her out like this even when it gets really cold outside? I wonder if he brings any hat for the child he's carrying in case it becomes cold. There is nothing he can do but take her out with him when he has got to go out. Did he say that he has been out here with her since 7:45 in the morning? What does he end up doing if she starts screaming or crying? Did you ask him if she always likes going out with him while he takes care of the animals? Does she tend to run around a lot if he doesn't put her on his back? Did he say she falls to sleep right after he brings her back to the house? Are they ever big? Have you ever thought of eating frogs for dinner? How much does it cost to buy 5 live frogs? Is this something even you would be interested in buying? Would he prepare the frogs for you if you wanted to eat them later? How come he has written his prices both in English and Chinese? There must be a lot of foreigners that come to buy these to eat. How is it that you would cook them to eat? Is the frog in front of the man ready to jump away? Did you ask him how long it takes for them to get this big? Did you ask him if it is something that even he enjoys eating? Are there a lot of other shops that sell frogs near where he has his store? How in the world can he get the frogs to get this big? What all do they feed frogs to make them get this big? Have you ever seen the farm where he's raising his frogs? Would you be interested in seeing it? If you bought one and put it in a plastic bag, would it still be alive by the time you got home? Did he even tell you how you can tell if you're getting a good quality frog? Did you ask him if it is all right to eat the whole thing, or if you can just eat the legs? What else is good to eat with frogs? Wouldn't you rather just eat chicken instead of having frog? Is what she's reading something they are interested in listening to? Are all of the kids supposed to sit down and listen to what she's reading? Does she manage to read a few pages every day, right before the children are ready to go home? Is this where she teaches all of these kids during the day? Is she the only one that is wearing shoes in the room? Didn't she have all of the kids take off their shoes right before entering the room? Did she say she has them do that so that the floor doesn't get dirty? When was the last time someone read you a story? If you were going to read a story to a group of small kids, what would you think of reading them? Which one of the kids seems to be the most interested in listening to the story she's reading? Is the teacher sitting up high so that all of the kids can see the pictures while she's reading? What on earth is she doing? How come the stormtrooper is giving you the thumbs up? Is he ever lucky? He can't help but feel great. He sure does like being with her. Did he tell you that he will need to get an extra tank of oxygen right after she leaves? I thought that they didn't have any feelings. I wonder if she's telling him what he wants to hear. Have you ever seen her character in one of the Star Wars movies? Are you going to ask her what she enjoys being with the stormtrooper for? I suspect that she likes being with men in uniform. Did he have anything to say to her just after she kissed him? What a lucky stormtrooper. How long has it been since trains used these tracks? Is this where trains used to change directions? Tell they haven't been using these tracks for a long time. Since they decided not to use these tracks, have trees begun growing between the tracks? They must have stopped using these tracks more than 3 years ago. Is this the way they leave the tracks after trains stop using them? Shouldn't they take up the tracks so that they can recycle them? If they decided they were going to use these tracks again, would they have to fix them up a lot? Wouldn't it be dangerous to use them if they just left them like this? Is who she's waiting for coming soon? Are they anyone that you know? How long did she tell you she's been waiting for them? Now that it's raining, is she worried they may not be able to come? Should she have called them to make sure that they're okay? Does it look like she has longer fingernails than you? Did she tell you that she has looked forward to seeing them for a long time? Did she tell you that she wishes that she had the chance to meet them more often? I wonder how long it will take for them to get there. Who else has she asked to come so that they could all get together. If no one showed up, would she feel really disappointed? Who is the last person you waited for that didn't show up? Do they ever have a lot of kinds of fruit there? Which one of them appears to be the most expensive? Have you figured out how much he's charging for the bananas? What is he putting the bananas everywhere for? What else is he putting everywhere besides the bananas? Which one of these fruits do you enjoy eating the most? If you were thinking of making a fruit drink, which one of these fruits would you choose? Do you like eating them even when they are not in season and more expensive? How are the people able to reach the fruits on the top if they decide to buy them? Have you figured out where he puts the money people give him to buy things? Is anyone there to help him sell things? Wouldn't there be more customers here if it stopped raining? Doesn't it look like it has almost stopped raining? The cup must not be really hot since he's holding it with both of his hands. Is this something that you would drink right after you got up in the morning? How can you tell he already put cream in the coffee he has? Is that what you put in the coffee you drink? Is how he makes it the way you make it? Has he used the spoon you see to stir the coffee he has? Will he take out the spoon right before he begins drinking the coffee? Did he say that this is the first thing he drank this morning after getting up at 6:30? When else do you wind up drinking coffee during the day? Does anyone ever tell you that you drink too much coffee? Is there anything else that you drink that helps you to wake up in the morning? Are they ever grumpy? Did you find out why they look so dissatisfied? They don't even talk to each other while sitting there. Shouldn't they be happy to be there with their grandkids? Don't you plan to ask them what's made them so mad? I suspect they're not used to being out with the grandkids for a long time. Do the kids keep asking them to give them money so that they can go on more rides? Did they tell you they're going to wait there until the kids come back? They must be really tired running around with the kids. Do the kids keep telling them that it isn't time to leave yet? Is there anything the kids can do to make them feel happier? What is it that you do to make your parents happier? Even though you're older now, do you continue to ask your parents for money? The next time you go to ask them for money, how much will you ask them to give you? Don't you wish you didn't have to ask them for money? As soon as you get a good job, will you stop going to them to get money? What is it that you could do for your parents that would make them really happy? What a lovely little girl. Is what she's doing what she loves to do? She must have got those sunglasses from her mother. Is where she's at a park she often goes to? Is this where her mother says that she loves to come to? Did her mother say she enjoys coming here even when it gets cold? Does her mother have a hard time trying to get her to go home, even if they have been there a long time? Did her mother tell you she's been climbing around things ever since they got there? Is that something you did when you were a kid?